Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to go over what I have sold in the first couple weeks of January. I noticed there was getting quite a few there, so I figure I better give you a what sold video real quick. So I'm going to jump you over to my computer and try to go over it as quick as I can without boring you to death. But before I do that, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tammy of Tammy Lee's Clothing and More. If this is your first time seeing me, hit that like button and subscribe so you can catch more content. And if you want me to slow down on going over what I've sold, please leave comments below. I'm just wanting to get the content out there. None of this is bolo. I've gotten the stuff in auctions, Wholesale Ninjas, and Dirt Cheap Store. That's basically the three places that I've sourced at. Some stuff has been at flea markets, but that's already sold, and some clothes have been donated to me. But let me show you what I've been selling, and I'm happy with it. The first one I'm going to show you is this Heyday Apple Watch bumper for the 40mm. It's called Tortoiseshell, and I've sold these like back to back pretty quick. And the product was awesome. The packaging, not so awesome, but I made sure I let the customers know. And I priced them at $7.98 or best offer. Let me show you. Basically, I've sold 7 of them right here. I don't have to look it up. It shows right here that I've sold all 7. I have 0 available. Ignore my weird scribbles here. I cannot draw a straight line for the life of me. But the first one that sold was on December 31st. And then the next one, January 4th, 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 5th. Another one on the 5th, and one on the 6th. And as you can tell, I took a best offer on some of them, but a lot of them paid the full price. And I got these from the, oh, my mind just went blank on the store Dirt Cheap, where I bought the buggies of stuff for $10. These were all in it. And so I have like pennies invested. Sold them for an average of $7.98. And it cost around, depending on where they were located, it cost about $2. Actually, let's just go to look at one. Shipping cost $2.78 and sold it for $7.98. They took out tax. I paid the shipping because I offered free shipping, and then the fees on it, the fees on it was only 91 cents. See, here's the fees on this one that was for $7 was 84 cents. So basically, all in all, I did a good $5 profit on each one of those, and I sold 7 of them. So yeah, I am very happy of multi-quantities. Another multi-quantity sold pretty quick today. This person bought 2 of them for $17.96, and that was, they purchased it yesterday, and I sent it out today, which is the 11th, and then these 2 just sold today, which they're going to be shipped out tomorrow. $8.98, and this one sent me an offer of $8. I took it, so it's $8.08, and that's the Wet n Wild Mega Slicks Balm Stain. And this is another item that I got in those buggies from Dirt Cheap. And, I take close-up pictures and I let them know the roughness of the outside, but the product is good. And that was number 124, Lady in the Vamp. So yeah, I'm big time in the profits from those buggies. I am loving it. Okay, now I'm going to quickly go through all these. I'm not going to bore you with a bunch of details, but The only stuff that I have investment in is Wholesale Ninja items. This is not a Wholesale Ninja. This I got out of an auction lot. So I'm just going to basically kind of let you see what I've been selling, and you'll see the price it's sold for. And I'll cover, basically profits at the end, I reckon. But first thing this year was this concealer stick of orange. And, it's rough packaging, as you can see. But the product itself was sealed and in good condition. I listed that on December 12th. I wonder, hold on a second. Okay, I sold this on January 1st. And then my Alaska Bear cigar cutters. I've got more than 6 available, but so far I've sold 9 of them. Sold that on the 1st. And, they're pretty good shape. If you've seen my previous video, you saw them. They're brand new in their little wrapper. Great little Christmas gifts at the time. Next was this liquid cat suit. I sold it on, 945B. I sold it on the 2nd. I took a best off, or I had it on sale. So it was originally $6.98. Took a best offer of $6.63. Got this in the dirt cheap buggies. Now this here, I had signed up for the keto diet, and I honestly was too scared to take a fat burner. And so kind of waited too long to get my money back. So I just threw it up here and sold it for $56.98 free shipping. So I made probably about a $45 profit on that. Well, not really profit. I think I kind of went in the hole overall. I think the whole thing cost me close to $80. So that was a bite in my hiney. These boom booms. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you when I started all those listings. I listed that on December 12th. I listed these on October 7th. Listed this one on December 13th. And I listed the keto on December 2nd. That's not right. They've been on my store for a good, probably about, no, yeah, no, they sold December 2nd. Oh, yeah. I listed them December 2nd. They sold January 2nd. Okay, I guess I need some more coffee. The Boom Booms, these jeans, listed them on July 7th of last year, and they sold on the 2nd. And really, really good shape jeans. Everything worked on them. It was just, a slow sale. Everything's been slow this year. I still have a big old box of old baseball cards. That is not one area I am very familiar with. So they're basically in my death pile. But I listed this one and a few others on July 8th. Sold it on the 2nd of January. And listed this August 5th. And sold it on the 3rd. Really nice, cute little shirt. Jennifer Lopez. And this I got in the Wholesale Ninja box. If you watched my unboxing, I noticed it had an expiration date of 2019, which I made sure I put that, in the listing as well as in the description. But hey, it sold. I had $1.77 invested in it. It was free shipping. It cost about $4 to ship. So 4, 5, 6 from 11. Had to count on my hand. So I profited between $4 and $5 depending on fees. I didn't subtract fees. So I'm going to say like a $4 profit. So you know, that's not bad. I was going to take it to the flea market. And next is this Pearl Silk Finish Lipstick. Sold it on the 2nd. It's a fuchsia. It's kind of pretty color, but too dark for me. This was in my auction. It expired on 1/29 of 20. It expires in 22, but 14/23, and it was only like about $3 to $4 to ship. It wasn't very high at all. And I sold that on the 2nd. And then I sold these bots. Put all 3 of them together, which they came in. Don't believe this was in. Nah, this was not in the Wholesale Ninja box. This was in the auction box. Yeah, I believe these were in the auction box. And then this was in the auction box. This was not in the not Wholesale Ninja. I got Wholesale Ninja on the brain. This was in the dirt cheap load that I got. And I've sold 2 of these, one on the 4th and one on the 5th. And there's still 3 available. Got a bunch of these different tattoos, nail tattoos and everything. And, you know, comps on them all was saying like $5.99. So I figured I'd put them for $6.98. You know, try out with 5% off sales and maybe go to 10% off sales. And these sold pretty quick. I listed them on November 29th. And they sold on the 3rd. And then Ralph Lauren, no money invested into this one. Listed it on December 17th of last year and sold it this year on the 4th. Next is another one of the dirt cheap box ones. Sold it on the 4th. This Coogie dress came from my friend at work, and this is back when I was just getting started on pictures, and the pictures really sucked. I was planning on updating the pictures, but it sold. And I ended up relisting it, so that's why it's kind of showing that it's the 4th here, and I actually sold it on the 4th. So relisting stuff does work. Oh, and there's the second S that I sold. I sold this snowsuit. Been getting offers left and right. A lot of people were wanting to lowball me, but I did take a $22 offer on it because I had shipping. You know, I was charging for shipping. Still had to put money into it on the shipping, and I ended up going through wasn't eBay shipping. What is it? Pirate Ship. I had to go through Pirate Ship to get a cheap label. It cost me around yeah, I guess it did cover it because they paid $8.75 shipping, and I think it was $8.50 something shipping to ship it. And so, yeah, I guess that did cover it. But I sold this on the 5th, and I listed it on August of last year. And then some stool softener, I listed it on November 29th and sold it on the 5th. Some fat burner, listed it on the 28th of October and sold it on the 5th. And this Mega Balm Ready or Not moisturizing lip color, listed it on December 6th and it sold on January 6th. 30 days. But I've sold both of them. There's none available. And then these books, they've been kind of sitting in my death pile. And I was like, you know what? I just need to get them listed. And the prices were all over the place. Some were selling them for $2 and $3. Some were selling them for $8. I just put it at $8.99. I figured I'd send out offers. I've sold 2 of them at full price, and I just listed them on January 5th. I sold one on the 6th and one on the 7th. So that's a pretty I guess a pretty hot book. I've only got one left. And these Smarty Pants, I got them in the auction, listed them October 7th, and I sold them on the 7th, 30 days later. And it's almost like when they turn around and relist, I guess eBay puts it at new listings, and it comes up in their feeds. And so, random stuff, if you delist it and then turn around and relist it, you'll get more people looking at it. Because if you notice, this is the second thing, well, I've noticed it, a second item that it sold exactly 30 days after I'd listed it. So it has to go with the relisting thing. That's, my thoughts. And another just peachy. I've sold 2 of those. Let's see. Sold it on the 7th. And see, listed it December 6th. Sold it January 7th. They might have bought it on the 6th and then paid for it on the 7th, but here it is, another one, 30 days later. This is a Wholesale Ninja. Sold it on the 7th. So I've got $1.77 invested in it. It shipped for like around close to $3 because it's, only about 2 ounces or less. And minus fees. So, I more than probably doubled my profit on it. Or doubled my money on it. So that was good. And I got a bunch of these at an auction. Listed them on September 29th. I also sell them at the flea market as well. Not too many people wanted them, and I'm selling them for started out selling them at $10 at the flea market, and I went down to $5 at the flea market. And I guess not too many babies out there. And these are a little over a pound, so it takes me probably close to $9 to ship it. I've only shipped one so far. But I do allow best offers. So the lowest they can offer me is, like $15, $16. That's the lowest I'll take on it because I got to cover shipping. Just about all of my items are free shipping. But I listed that September 29th, sold it on the 8th. And this phone, excuse me, I had this listed on Facebook Marketplace as well, and a young lady reached out to me. She was trying to buy it, but there was errors on her end. It wouldn't go through. And so I don't know if I broke any on sale law, any laws, but I gave her the link of where I had it listed on eBay as well. And she jumped right over here. She grabbed it. I sent it to her this last Saturday, and she received it today and sent me a message and said it fits perfectly. She is absolutely in love with her cell phone case. And so I am very happy that she's happy. But I hope I didn't break any Facebook laws. But this basically would have been sold on my first sale on Facebook Marketplace. But I had to direct her over here and listed it January 6th, and it sold January 8th. This is a Wholesale Ninja. This L'Oreal Paris. Sold it for $7.98. I have $1.77 invested in it. About $3 to ship it. So 3, 4, 5. Probably about $1 in fees. So I profited, about $1.50, $2? Still not bad. I'll take them small profits any day. And then this case sold for $6.88. No money invested. This is all of these cell phone cases that you've seen, and just about all of the lipsticks and everything that you've seen came out of dirt cheap, them buggies, for $10. And, I've more than made that $40 back for those 4 buggies. I am so far into the profit on those. I love it. No money invested into this. It sold for $18.99. It's been on my store since August 21st. Got that shipped out. And another Easter bunny from
The Dirt Cheap Buggy, $6.98. Listed it December 6th. A lot of my makeups and everything I started listing at the end of November, early December. They've been basically sitting in my death pile. Same with these. Got a bunch of them in those buggies. Believe this. I think she bought, yeah, she's only bought one set. So I've only sold this one set, and last month I sold the two sets. I sold them both together. It was the Color Assist conditioner and shampoo. I just kind of bundled both sets together. Sold it one lot. But I wanted to keep shipping low on this and keeping it reasonable. But listed those November 27th, and they sold on the 10th. And another book that got in, a box of books at the auction. And they've been sitting in my death pile, so I finally got some listed. Listed it on January 5th and sold on the 10th. And then I just had my son come down. I got all my jackets hanging too high for me to reach. But I'm getting this packaged up to go out tomorrow. Sold this today. I believe I took a best offer on it. He did not pay the full price. I believe it was like a $28. My mind is blank. Let me look real quick. Give me a second. Yeah, I took a best offer of $22. Because, it's been on my store since December of last year. And so I went ahead and took the best offer. And this 61166, that was in with not the auction, but Dirt Cheap. Listed it on December 7th and just sold it today. Same thing with this, was in an auction lot. Listed it on January 7th, sold it today, which today's the 11th. And the Liquid Cat Suit, listed it on December 13th. It sold today. I've only got one left of that one. And then these guys, finally sold two of them. I still have several available. And if it's just like all my others, once something starts selling, they start selling left and right. And so these puppies can start selling left and right. I got me a good handful of them. But, very probably pennies of investment. It's going to cost about $3 to ship it. So I'll profit $2 to $3 off of each one. So not bad. And it's a nice little can opener. Let's see. Yeah, they're about 7 inches long. But that is catching us all up on what I've sold so far this year. I figure I better jump on it before I get out of hand and too many ahead.
All right, that's it for today. Like I said, if I went too fast for you, please leave a comment below. Let me know. And if you liked this kind of content, hit subscribe. So I'll catch you on the next round. Bye-bye.